and welcome to the Digital Education Station, a special edition. We are here right before the Arcadia High School commencement with the valedictorian, Kathy Liu. Kathy, what does it feel like to be called valedictorian of such an amazing class?
It feels surreal, and I feel like during this interview I'll be saying surreal quite a few times because honestly that is what it is. I remember at senior assembly, I was thinking, there's so many qualified candidates here at Arcadia Unified, at Arcadia High School, and it's just such an honor to be able to represent them. I don't want to say that I am better than all of them because I truly am not. We all have our own little areas and pockets that we're the best in, but it feels really great to be able to speak to everyone tonight and represent the best that this class has to offer, which is a lot.
For your class, your classmates, the past couple of years have been with COVID, distance learning, back to school, spikes in COVID, restrictions and all that. What has that been like, and how resilient is this class of 2022 for you guys? It's just been remarkable.
I love the word resilient because truly we have been very resilient. To think we're all a little bit ex-sophomores right now and suddenly we're seniors, which is crazy to think. The COVID pandemic, and it's still ongoing, has a lot of challenges. Of course, there's COVID, but there's also just the whole slew of national, international issues that also accompanied it. And I feel like this class has been especially resilient because not only did we have to balance our own academics, and Arcadia High School academics are definitely not easy, but we also made sure to keep involved in the community, whether that be community service or joining social justice issues, and then still being able to balance COVID pandemic, family issues. So this class, I love that word, we have been very resilient.
It's been very impressive what the students have done and supporting each other. You mentioned community support. Your involvement with Arcadia has been amazing. I have a long list of clubs and student campus groups that you've been a part of that I'll read briefly. The Digital Communications Internship, Future Business Leaders of America, Pre-Med Club, National Honor Society, co-founder of Equity, Diversity, and Inclusion Committee, on a championship badminton team, and your grades are remarkable. On top of all of that, how did you manage that? Because that's the hard part, is the balance, right? You want to do all these things, you want good grades, you want to have a social life. You've done so much. How did you balance it?
Oh my gosh. I feel like Arcadia High School, I'll walk down the hallway sometimes and I'll hear students being trying to compete with each other and being I got this many hours of sleep tonight, I got that many hours of sleep tonight. And it's 2 hours, 3 hours. And honestly, my secret to it has been never compromise on sleep. I have yet to pull an all-nighter in high school, and I am very proud of that. Nice. But the balance is, one, keeping your own health in mind, but also, as cliche as it may sound, even though I have all of these extracurricular involvements that I'm in, it's busy, but it's fun because I love it. So balancing your own health and balancing knowing in your mind what you want to do.
We talked about how tough the past couple of years have been for everybody. The support from our educators, our teacher, has just been superb for everybody. The teachers along the way, you went to Baldwin Stocker, First Avenue, obviously Arcadia High School. What have some of the teachers meant to you through your journey here in Arcadia Unified?
Meant so much, and I don't want to limit myself to just my high school teachers. So from my elementary school, Ms. Zeidberg, shout out to her. She retired actually the year that I had her class, and Ms. Zeidberg is I'm actually, English isn't really one of my first languages, and she was the one that every Wednesday morning before school, she would let me come in early. She would do practices with me. She would let me write to my heart's content, let me borrow books from her library to my heart's content. So Ms. Zeidberg, if you were watching this, thank you so much. I would not be here where I am without you. So a couple other names that I want to shout out: Mr. Chen from First Avenue Middle School, Ms. Han, my geometry teacher, Mr. Olave, Ms. Suhu, I love you all so much. And then from the high school, Mr. Mondin, AP Bio, Mr. Green, APUSH. It was such a great time to take that class, especially in 2020, because 2021, because of all the things that were happening and learning about history while it was playing out, and so many other teachers. But thank you all. I wish I could name you all, but you guys played a very big part in my development.
You have all these activities you're involved with at the school. You were with us in DCI for 4 years. Badminton, though, I know that's a huge part of your life. Student athlete is the term, and you really were a student athlete. 3-time doubles champion in CIF with your partner, Andrea Liu, who is also a salutatorian, and then 2-time CIF championship team as Arcadia High School. How about the badminton experience, which, by the way, we've only had a badminton team for 5 years, and to see the success you've had and the team has had, that must have been such great memories for you.
It truly has been, because I've actually been playing outside of school since 4th grade, and I was also with Angie. Angie and I have actually grown up together since we were in preschool, so we've known each other since we were 4 years old, so it's really come full circle now. But coming into high school badminton, I had just transitioned off of an injury, so not in that great mental state, but I came into Arcadia High School and I was immediately welcomed by this incredible family, just whether that be my teammates, but also the amazing coaching staff. And I will always emphasize how our badminton team is unique, because our coaches don't only see us as players, but also as people. We're not just athletes, we're students. We're involved in extracurriculars. So badminton has been that one safe haven that I can escape all of the stresses of school, and it's just been so welcoming. And it's a bonus that we've been so successful, because it's just, we all love it. We play as a team. There's no I, only we, as Coach Style loves to say, and that truly has proven true, and we've succeeded that way.
Yeah, shout out to Coach Stiles and the entire coaching staff, and what the team has done has been remarkable. Now I'm going to ask a very biased question, because you've been in our digital communications internship. I'm one of the advisors, Miss Nuvali, who's behind the camera, another one of the advisors, and not really a question, just a thank you for 4 years of always raising your hand to shine a light on others, whether it's taking pictures, being our video manager, you are our student managing editor, the highest position in our internship. You were always willing to go above and beyond and help our other fellow interns out. So I just, from all of us in DCI, I just thank you for being a leader and mentor, and your positive attitude throughout the years. It's been fantastic.
Thank you guys so much, because I will always sing DCI's praises, because I would not be where I am today without all of the confidence that DCI has instilled in me. And it's been a great way to reconnect with the community, because as a high schooler, a lot of times we're just focused on our own studies, our own extracurriculars. We forget that there's this whole world out there of elementary school, middle schools, the Rancho Learning Center. So much is going on in the district, and DCI has not only given me an opportunity to connect with them, but also just learn professional values that students at my age honestly would not. And it has also been an incredible family these past 4 years, so thank you.
It's been amazing. So what is next for you? We know you're headed off to USC in the fall. What's the plan when you get to USC?
I am hoping to study anthropology or quantitative biology on a pre-med track, and the reason why, these two are very on different opposite sides of the academic spectrum, but as evidenced through my extracurriculars, like, I dabble a little bit in everything. So what's next for me? Continue experimenting.
I got to meet your mom at the National Merit Scholarship Luncheon. She is fantastic. I can see where you get it from. Your parents and your family obviously contributed to you being here, being valedictorian. Just talk about your family a little bit and their influence on you.
They have been so important to me, and as a Chinese American, family is the very core unit of our entire lives. So I cannot thank them enough. I know that I was a very annoying teenager at some points, and I'm sorry, Mom and Dad, for all of that. But one of the things that I really want to thank them for is that they have never been overbearing. They've let me make my own decisions, go explore things on my own, and I always know that if I mess up, if I fail, they will always love me no matter what. So, Mom and Dad, I love you. Thank you so much. And even though I'm just 30 minutes away, it's gonna feel like I am worlds away, and I'm gonna miss you all so much.
As we got the last horse race of the day going behind us, what will your message be in the speech that you get to give tonight? It's such an honor. What will the message be to the class of 2022?
I think one word that you said earlier was resilience, and that is definitely one of my messages. This class has gone through so many crises that it's just absolutely phenomenal how resilient they have been. So I would like to congratulate them on going through all of that, but also provide 3 different inspirations that we can carry through as we go through the next crises of our lives.
As the horses come down the home stretch here of the last race of the day, you're at the home stretch of your amazing high school career in Arcadia Unified. What are some of the things you'll take away from being in Arcadia Unified and some of the amazing memories you had over the years?
I think there's a lot of things. Hard skills wise, Arcadia Unified has been so good at imbuing us in all of those hard skills, whether that be in class or just how we study, how we manage time. But from soft skills wise, it's just Arcadia High School has so many community service organizations, and there's always that message of imagine, inquire, inspire, and that will stay with us forever, whether that be in our studies, in the community, or in the world beyond. So I think those 3 words we will carry forever, consciously or subconsciously, in all of our actions, because that's just how we've been raised.
If anyone has imagined, inquired, and inspired, it's definitely you. Kathy Liu, our Arcadia High School valedictorian for the class of 2022. On behalf of Dr. Van Alstal, our superintendent, our Board of Education, our entire staff, we just congratulate you. We thank you for everything, representing us so well, and congratulations, and we look forward to a great night and hearing from you in the future.
Thank you so much.